Well, hello. What do you know? It's time for another SAS food review show. It's Pizza Night for Friday, March 22nd, 2013, and I am Brandon, the founder of the Snack Food Appreciation Society, here with an exciting episode of Pizza Night. And tonight I've got DiGiorno's Pizzeria! Pizzeria style crust created with care pepperoni pizza. This is the primo pepperoni pizza is what they call it. And there are actually four types of this pizza out there right now. There's the Quattro Formaggio, which of course means four cheese. There's a supreme version, which basically has sausage and pepperoni, as well as green peppers. I'm not into green peppers, so I didn't get that one. And I couldn't find the meat trio one that they have, so I got my old standby pepperoni, because of course, as you know, pepperoni belongs on every pizza. All right, so if we were to take a look here, you'll notice that, Pizzeria. All right, Mamma Mia knew your kitchen is a pizzeria. All right, well, in most pizzerias I go to, they know how to make a pizza crust, and it doesn't look like that with these weird little cutout sections in there. That actually makes me feel like I'm getting less pizza. So right off the bat, just looking at it, I'm just kind of like, eh. All right, so it's pizzeria-style crust, created with care. Apparently the crust is crispy outside, soft and airy inside, rather, sorry. Can't read. And there's all kind of other stuff going on here. I saw this reviewed already on freezerburns.com. Greg, the frozen food master, gave it a decent rating. I think a little higher than what he was actually trying to emote, but that's okay. Anyway, the heating instructions on this pizza were really out of skew here. Let me see here. It said for me to put it, preheat it and bake at 375, keeping the pizza frozen while preheating, and then remove it from the box, put it in there, and bake it 18-20 minutes. I put it on for 350 degrees for 15 minutes, and this is what I got. And the crust is crispy on the outside, so, it's pretty much done. It's melted, the cheese. And taking a look at it, there's a pretty decent amount of pepperoni on here. The crust looks okay, except for this little gimmick they have to try to make it look homemade by making it look imperfect. I mean, if you worked at a pizzeria and you made a crust that looked like that, they'd probably fire you. I don't know what they're talking about by pizzeria and trying to have a weird crust like that. But anyway, overall, it smells just like a DiGiorno pizza. I don't really smell anything else going on there. They want you to put it directly on the rack, which I did. I just put it on the pan so I don't have to just lay it out on my table or something like that. Anyway, so, all right, guys, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pick it up and show it to you first. And this is the 420 slice, even though the clock no longer reads 420 at this time. It's still an hour behind because I finally set the clock, and then they went ahead and did daylight savings time or whatever it's called, and then, sprung the clock forward. So the clock is wrong. It's actually, closer to 8:42 rather than whatever it says there, 7:42. Anyway, take a look at the piece of pizza. Pretty nice, thick-looking crust, but looks really generic to me overall, like it's frozen. I mean, that's what it is. Taking a look from the top down, like I said, pretty decent, set of pepperoni on there, except for over in this area where I guess I just kind of forgot. Lots of empty real estate there. All right, guys, take a look at this box while I take a bite, and we'll see what it's all about. Created with care. I see. All right, guys. Well, that tasted like a DiGiorno pizza. It's a little spicier in the sauce. Pepperoni tastes pretty good. I didn't taste any difference in the cheese. It smelled the same as a DiGiorno pizza. The crust was a little bit different in terms of texture. There was this crispiness on the bottom side that did kind of resemble some pizzeria pizzas. But, you know, it just tastes like a regular DiGiorno to me. And for $7.39, which is what I paid for this at Giant Food, by the way, not a good bargain. I saw it at Target for $5.49 yesterday. I should have picked it up, but I wasn't going home right away. I didn't want it to defrost in my car, etc. Ended up paying about $2 more than I should have. And to boot, to, you know, rub some salt in the wound, when I checked out at the self-checkout at Giant, I got a $1.50 coupon for my next purchase of the DiGiorno Pizzeria pizza. It's a pretty good pizza. DiGiorno, just like Freschetta, is pretty much close to the top of the rung of, you know, frozen pizzas. But you're trying to, you know, now say, well, DiGiorno tastes like delivery. That's the one type. Now there's the pizzeria type. They taste almost exactly the same. There's very little difference, guys. I can't discern it. A little bit more spicy, like I said before, and a little different texture to the crust. But other than that, it's the same damn thing. All right, guys, so like I was talking about last week, going to be changing the concept up soon of the Friday night show, and it might even become a Friday, Saturday thing. Got my wheels turning, all kinds of stuff going on in here. Going to definitely launch takeout tonight, this spring, which will have, you know, like I was saying before, Asian food, Italian food, Chinese food, which is also Asian, Mexican food, burgers, fries, whatever you can take out and bring home or have delivered will be reviewed on that show, to be alternated with the traditional pizza night every other week. That's going to happen this spring. I'm working on getting some new production going on with a new camera and things like that, and some editing processes. I don't know. Do you guys think I should edit more, or do you think I should actually leave it as raw and uncut as you see week to week here on the sAs? So speaking of the sAs, join the sAs on Facebook by clicking on the link below in the description. I haven't given my review of this pizza yet, by the way, and I haven't forgotten about that. I'm going to go ahead and give that half of a thumb up just because it's uninspired. I think it's a bad idea. I think it's poorly executed because there's nothing different about it than a DiGiorno pizza, really, except for the two things that I talked about. And I don't think it's going to last long. You won't see this around, you know, a year from now, I don't think. Anyway, so yeah, half of a thumb up there. Catch me again on Tuesday for sure for On the Road. Don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm sure it'll be tasty. I hope it's got to be better than that damn Burger King burger I had last week, which I almost threw out of the truck during the review and stomped on. You know, maybe I'd get more views if I did that. Anyway, like I was saying, getting more views anyway. Subscribe, you know, to the channel because it's a good channel, and I talk about a lot of weird stuff, a lot of good, tasty foods and things like that. I seem to have a lot of spit in my mouth for some reason. Anyway, I'm babbling as I tend to do. Also, there's going to be 3 Quick Chips episodes coming up pretty soon, so look out for those. And that's about it, guys. So in the meantime, in between time, I'll see you next time, guys. Bye-bye.